Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome to the table, the Conspit H3 Handbrake. It looks like there's like some oil on the outside of the box. That's probably not a good sign. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, this is an odd little piece of protection here just for like the instruction manual. It's like they want to frame it perfectly, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. We got an extra elastomer in there, it looks like. A USB converter. Oh my gosh. Type C to Type A looks like. What is this, a pocket knife? Okay, a little bit unnecessary packaging, but it is nice presentation. Got some kind of adjustment tool for the tension probably, and other tools and other hardware. Good job, Conspit. Always like to see that. Maybe some kind of a extension rod, or it's probably just like the main handle for the unit here. Okay, and here is the handle. It is also aluminum. Looks like it goes like that. So maybe they're going to sell different handles, or maybe they already do. I don't know. I didn't really do any research. I will say, this right here feels a little bit sharp. Conspit, it's a little bit sharp right there. Now, I do want to say AliExpress reached out to me, and they wanted me to review some stuff for them. So I made a deal with them, and I bought this. And they didn't pay for the whole thing. I still paid for the majority of it. Looks like there's some oil here. Okay, that's not good. Maybe. Some oil there. A little bit of oil over here as well. It is a hydraulic unit. But yeah, this is not a paid review. Completely free to say whatever I want. I wouldn't do it otherwise. Nice looking unit here. Not a huge fan of the purple color scheme, but in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't matter. Also, I'm pretty stuffed up. I have pretty bad allergies, and it's been kind of hard to sleep and breathe lately. I don't know why. Maybe I just suck, but this cable looks a little bit frail. I mean, it's in there, but it looks like it's, I don't know. I guess this is the hydraulic sensor, I'm assuming. And this is how to do the adjustments. Looks like the handle is a lot shorter than the SimMagic one that I'm currently using. If you're wondering why I bought this handbrake shortly after the SimMagic one, it's because I wasn't satisfied with the hydraulic feel of the SimMagic handbrake. And I'm really hoping that this one will satisfy me. Will you satisfy me, Conspit? Will you satisfy me? I'm kind of whispering in your left ear. I know, so if you have both headphones in, please excuse me. This is a stereo microphone. Please excuse me. Oh, it's rolled off there. Now, one thing I do like about this is look at how narrow the mounting is. I mean, this big old cylinder, that's going to be maybe a problem here, but really small footprint to mount it at the very least. I don't like that you can't like twist it, you know. The SimLab, they really thought it out with this little front pivot point, because you want to be able to twist your handbrake like this when you're mounting it to get it to the perfect position, the perfect angle. No Loctite on these screws here, so if you are running motion or vibration, maybe put a little dab on there. Blue Loctite, not red. Not red Loctite. You don't want to use that stuff. That stuff is... Whoo! Let's see if we can figure out what kind of hydraulic feel we're working with here. And I'll get the camera position a little bit better, but... Jesus. Okay. I can't really tell. I wonder if I unscrew this all the way, is it going to allow me to leak out fluid? Okay, it looks like no. There's like a little captured thing. Let's see if it pours out. No, okay, we're good. Okay, so we do have some adjustment points here, and let's see what it feels like on the softest setting. Okay, so it's like a retention pin right there, so it can't come out on its own. You have to physically, forcefully press it out. But that's a really nice way to adjust it. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. Here's a little reservoir right here where you fill up your fluid. I'm assuming I don't need to do that. So I didn't think I was going to like how the handle feels, and even though it's a bit sharp on the edge, I mean, you can just easily sand it or file it down. It's not a huge deal for me. And I'm a practical kind of guy. Like, I don't care if there's a little bit of wear on the products. Obviously, I would rather not have some immediate wear, but at the same time, like if it's going to be more functional and not going to be as annoying to my hand, I am nowhere near that type of guy that's opposed to, you know, taking a file or a piece of sandpaper to a brand new piece of gear to make it more usable for me. Now, I do want to make sure that it's going to be exactly the feeling I'm looking for, because, you know, I thought the SimMagic hydraulic handbrake was going to be the one. Like, it looked awesome, it feels awesome, but it does not feel hydraulic to me at all. It feels pneumatic, if anything, and it is one of the best feeling handbrakes I've ever felt, but it does not feel hydraulic. Yeah, this so far is feeling a lot better. Here's where the USB is. The lighting is bad, but that's where the USB connects to, and this is an aluminum side plate right here. That's good. Kind of some small hardware. I don't like this small of Allen key hardware, but you know, when are you ever going to need to take that pin out? Probably. Just the fact that you can, though, take this pin out, it's nice. You can see the little ball bearing for the retention pin right there. This is a really cool tool, and the tools that they provide are the ball ends here, which I like. You can get different angles on your tool, like you have a little bit of wiggle room, so that's nice. So right off the bat, this unit does feel better. Unfortunately, I was not able to position it where I wanted to, because I have an H pattern right here that needs to be right there. The handle itself feels good. I never felt like the sort of sharp underside here when I was kind of testing it out. I did attach a SimMagic rumble motor on the side because I just felt like it should have that. It was also a nightmare to mount because the mounting platform doesn't extend past the unit. It's like inside of there. Not a good choice on their part at all. Conspit, if you're listening, extend the mounting base by the front and the rear so it goes past the unit, not like so it's, you know, tucked in. For example, notice how that goes past it, and that goes past it. This goes past it. This goes past it. It's the better way to do things. But overall, though, it does immediately feel better. Now, let's say you already have the SimMagic handbrake or a really good handbrake. Is this that much better? I would say no. Unless you're specifically looking for a hydraulic feeling handbrake, this is the winner for that, definitely. But if you're just looking for a good feeling handbrake or even a great feeling handbrake, there are plenty out there for much less than this unit. I don't like that the handle is shorter. That's kind of a downside because you have to mount the entire thing up higher. Yeah, overall, it does feel, I would say, about 2 or 3 times more hydraulic feeling than the SimMagic. The color scheme is not to my liking, but, you know, Conspit's going with purple. That's their thing. Before I continue in this video, this will be the one that stays on my rig. Not just because I have some weird contract or something weird like that, because it feels better. Now, I can pull pretty damn hard on this. I could pull even harder on this. Let's see if I can make this my max. Wow, okay, this sensor is much more capable than the SimMagic one. I could probably pull even harder than this. Let's see. Yep, it keeps track of it. So I like the software, and I like how it has this little live feed thing, and you can actually have an overlay. That's pretty cool, so you can put it into your games. I would say a round handle would be a lot better and preferred. There's no thread pattern, like, so it's not going to be compatible with pretty much anything. So you are completely locked to this handle or whatever they offer in the future, or 3D printing options if you have a 3D printer, I guess. The unit is dead solid. Set for generate. Yeah, this is exactly what I want the handbrake to feel like. Like, it feels very hydraulic, and it feels very smooth, controllable. I'm really happy with this. Like, I can actually feel the fluid being displaced on this unit here. I can feel it moving around. I am going to highly recommend this unit. If you are specifically looking for the hydraulic feel, this is worth the extra $100 or $200 because it actually feels like a hydraulic handbrake. I like it. I love it. I definitely want some more of it. So I will leave a link in the description for this unit if you want to help support the channel, if you want to help support this company. I have the link to the product where I bought it from, AliExpress. Thank you to AliExpress for helping me pay for this, and it nudged me enough to where I was like, you know what, I'm not happy with my SimMagic Handbrake, let's try this one out, you know, so thank AliExpress for this review, because I would not have done it otherwise. Have a good day, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.